So we've got 3 Audis in here. That'll be nice in terms of getting confused. Veiby on the inside and Evjen on the outside on row 2. Veiby's got Bauhaus down the side. Kristoffersen and Eid on the front row. Here we go. Ready to race, semi-final number 1, round 2 of Rally X 2022. Great reaction time on the front row for Kristoffersen, row 2 as well. It was Veiby that got away well. Veiby's going to look up the inside of Eid. Eid runs wide. Is Veiby going to go straight to the Joker? Gets up on brakes. Oh, they all get into the back of Kristoffersen. He gets forced into the Joker. Bergstrom goes out into the dirt on the outside line. Kristoffersen was super slow at the apex there. It's Veiby, no, it's Evjen that's ended up behind him. Veiby's ended up behind Evjen. Veiby now trying to find a way back past. And Kristoffersen slides wide in that super slippery corner. The rear left smoking on Kristoffersen from the contact in the first corner. That was carnage. I think it's Enzo Eid that leads, but I really don't know what happened in turn 1.
It is. That was elbows out. I saw both Veiby and Evjen and German Bergström. They all want to go to that top 2 spots and get into the final. Let's see if Enzo is covering up. Like 4 cars into the...
I'd go now, wouldn't you?
I mean, cover up for Johan and all the mess.
He's going into the Joker. This then could book Enzo Eid a spot straight into the final. Inside line, Johan Kristoffersen going to come up over the jump. It's only 2.7. I reckon Kristoffersen will get him. Enzo Eid going to slot into P2 where he was on the grid. Brilliant tactics for Eid. Absolutely fantastic from EKS. They've dropped him right in behind Kristoffersen, his teammate from last year. So that's everybody's jokered in 2 laps.
That's madness. Let's see if Evjen and Veiby is going to catch up. Like, they have a little gap up to Eid. Let's see.
Do you know what impressed me the most there, Andreas? As is often the case, Johan got pushed so hard, he was going standard lap, and in an instant, he knew that he would lose too much time rotating to turn 1, so he comes off the brake and goes Joker.
That's why he's one of the best, or maybe the best.
It's the decision-making, like, it's so hard, isn't it?
It is so hard. I mean, like, you only have a few thousand milliseconds to make a decision, and yeah, he did the correct thing. He didn't want to be involved in any more mess. He saw the turn 2 was already lost, so yeah, it's looking like Evjen is catching a bit onto Eid, so we can have
only top 2, isn't it? Only the top 2 will go through, so
we could have a battle here until the last lap. Let's see.
Oh, down the hill, the noise is just epic. Enzo Eid impressed me. I know he's done a lot of testing, but he impressed me last year. He made big steps in Nordic. I know he did pretty well in World RX as well, but Kristoffersen out front. It's 0.7 back to Eid. It's another 1.1 back to Evjen. I think Eid is safe here. They'll be on the radio shortly saying you've got 1.1. Just wind it in, keep it tidy.
Very similar lap times as Sondre Evjen. So yeah, he's not closing the gap enough. Last lap here now.
Eid staying pretty tidy on the curbs. Kristoffersen drops the rear left just off to the side. Round the long left-hander now. We're going to lose Evjen and Veiby, German and Bergstrom here. But Kristoffersen and Eid were on the front row. From qualifying, they come down the hill, 5th, 6th gear down the hill, up and over the crest. Johan Kristoffersen, yesterday's winner of round 1 of Rally X Nordic, the current champion, is going to go through. TQ Man will be pole in the final. Enzo Eid goes through with him. Evjen just misses out. Veiby's right there as well. German on the pace too. Turn 1 was carnage, and the decision-making there was what was critical about it. There's Tommy. I bet he didn't tell you only had 4 seconds that time, did he?
Oh man, I mean, even for a guy like Philip German being only 4.8 seconds behind Johan with all the carnage is really good.
We're going to go and have a catch-up with Molly. Where are you, Mol?
Yeah, I'm down here with Tommy Kristoffersen. That was a perfectly executed semi-final there for Johan. What are your thoughts on what you just saw?
I think the start was not the best, and I don't know, he was not really happy in the car, so he was shouting and screaming. It was something in first corner. I couldn't see anything, but he was not really happy with the first corner, so I don't know what's going on.
What was he shouting and screaming?
I don't know. I couldn't really recognize what he was saying, but he was not that happy. I don't know, so we'll see. It was good. I mean, it's tough. It's a lot of good drivers, so it's really exciting to be here with all the good drivers. And I mean, not even a single race is easy. Everything is you have to do your absolutely best and execute from the start excellent. So it's tough. It's good. It's good to be running up for the season.
So most likely a little bit of work on that car before the final?
I guess a little bit, yeah. Yeah, it should be fine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They're lucky they're in semi-1. They've got plenty of time to do that work. Well, I love Johan was screaming in the car, and this will be why, because he gets collected big time. See if you can figure it out, mate.
I mean, Veiby was pretty hard there behind Johan, pushing him quite hard into turn 1 and 2. Trying to like squeeze Enzo there, as you can see.
It's Vaby, isn't it? It's Vaby. So Vaby was Johan. Oh, that's what. So Johan then got a nudge from Evshen, but Vaby got into the back of Kristoffersson. Do you see Johan hit? Look, he hits. He's closed the door on him, hasn't he? So he's closed the door. He's then ended up wide. But this is it. Look, Vaby. And did Vaby? I think Vaby.
And they're stuck together. You know. It's not much to do. I mean, I would say both this is Vaby's like debut rallycross race. He have done a great race weekend. I know he's pissed off, or sorry, the language.
That's fine, mate.
I know he expected to be in the final, but the level is really, really high, and I think he have done some great racing, learned a lot, and he's going to be much better prepared for
the season. He's come back, hasn't he, from rallying where you're on your own. 3:00.021 for
way to go on Enzo. He was
he's
finally
right there,
flying.
wasn't he?
Yeah.
Good decisions from his spotters to get him in when they did after the carnage in lap